This level introduces something called wind, and as you can see, the snowflakes are flying toward us, which indicates the direction of the wind, and also the amount of force the wind is throwing at us. So we need to really try really hard to fly up this hill here. And actually, when you do go up a hill, you're going to get better results, once again, by aiming at the ground instead of getting airtime. So that's the trick to doing this one. Just stay close to the ground. We have yet another wind here, and yet another pit. So that last one wasn't too bad because it had ground everywhere, but now we've got to worry about falling into the hole like that. So the strategy for this one is you got to line up your shot a little bit differently, because the trajectory isn't going to be accurate anymore. So you can't really rely on the white line anymore. Unfortunately, you just kind of have to figure out how it goes. So small little hops, and you could have gone up over it. It doesn't really matter whether I go up around that thing or below it. Well, technically it doesn't matter, but I think you'd be much harder time getting up there because the wind's gonna push you back. So if you can get over that, you know, more power to you, but I don't think it's possible. Let's see again. He just slowly falls to his death there. But again, like, going up high above the ground, that's going to keep you in the air longer, which means there's going to be more wind pushing you backward. So the thing to do is small little stretches, less arcs, and especially go back really far. There we go. Gotta do that again. And one more hop to get over that thing. There we go. Nice, landed right on top. So here's one thing that we're gonna have to do. Now that we've mastered the westward wind, we have the eastward wind, which isn't so bad because it pushes us in the right direction, but luckily we have this thing right here to keep us from falling off completely. And you could have gone up that way if you were really wanting to speedrun this level, but it's not necessary. Although that might I don't even have to touch anything, he'll go. But although that might have, like, it's harder to land on these things, which is why I don't normally do it. But there you go. There you go. There's a speedrun strat. People who are good at speedrunning can probably do that better than I can. But that should be a pretty good level for them. So we have another climb level. But this time it has wind in it, which means we have to synchronize our launches with the wind pattern. So it's not as simple as the other ones. When the wind goes right, we have to go right. When it's left, we go left. That is the key to this level. And as long as you know that, you can get through this without any real issues. See, it's just impossible to go in that direction when the wind is against you. So, lesson is go with the flow, I guess. Now here we've got the windy chasm, which, as you might expect, is the chasm level, but now it has wind, which, you know, just complicates things a little bit more. But I really wanted to see, like, how all these different level designs worked with each of the new mechanics that I introduced. So once again, we'll try to align ourselves with the wind and time it right so that it puts us where we want ourselves to be. And of course the difficult thing is that the wind is going to try and really screw you up. You know, it'll knock you off those slopes. But, I mean, you just gotta time it right. And of course, we have the snowball level that we had just finished doing, but now we have wind. And I completely messed that up. So, this one isn't really known for being too hard, but just gotta time it right again. So get your timing right, and time it right with the snowballs and the wind. And hopefully you won't do that. Hopefully you will do better than that. Okay, it's really weird because I have, like, I haven't normally had this much trouble on this level, but, as well as that other level that really stumped me in the beginning, but, let's see. Gonna have to maybe concentrate a little bit on this one. Okay, so, oh no, we got past the first one, but, yeah, the second one wasn't so easy. So let's focus on this for a little bit. Let's think what we gotta do. Yeah, if the wind isn't blowing in your direction, you just have to fall to your slow death there. So, come on. Ah, barely made that one. Now we gotta, shoot. Because the wind is gonna try and knock us off this thing. So, and there we go. Now we have a slope with wind and snowballs. Just wait until it goes back. And there we go. No! 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 Oh my god. Okay. We had everything going for us there. It's just, I don't know. This is when the game becomes really hard, I guess. An agonizing, slow defeat there. I don't know. I might have to cut some of those deaths out if this keeps going on for too long. Hopefully this is the one where we win it, though. Come on. Oh, God. That was pretty cool, though. See, it's just things like that. Man. I must not have played this level very much, because we're getting wrecked here. Let's see. Let's see what we gotta do. Wind's going left, we need it to go right, and we need it to do that. Okay, we're good. Now we need to do go right. Wait, okay. We're gonna stay on this thing, because I don't actually think the balls go down this slope at all. Okay. Oh no, I went too early. But that is the strategy there. Okay, so you can hit that thing right there, up at the top, and it'll put you down there. And go right. Stay on this slope. Wait for the wind to go right again. And just wait, and ball. Got it. Okay, this level. You're gonna need to push this box, but as you might notice, the wind is going, so gonna have to apply a lot of force here. So you might have also noticed I was trying to incorporate the wind into basically every other element of the game that we've added so far. So you've had the wind and a bunch of platforms, and the wind and snowballs, and now you have wind in this box here, this ice block. This is a tricky part because the curvature of the hill is a lot steeper now. And as you can see, the wind is actually pushing the box down. So we gotta have a little more force there. Okay. Come on, almost there. And there we go. So you might think the hard part's over, but actually the hardest part of this level is getting up onto the box and getting up over the hill. Because you can very easily just roll off the box like this. But what you need to do is get the wind on your side, as usual, and you can get right up there pretty quickly. So the main thing to learn from all those wind levels is that you gotta be on the same side as the wind. And this is only gonna further prove my point. Here we have the triangle level from earlier, but now it has wind on it. And there's also a death pit below, so there's no saving you or anything. But that's okay, because we're not gonna fall into it. So it's not something we'll have to deal with. We're gonna make it. Yeah, and that wasn't too terribly complicated either. But I like the design of the level with the triangles, so